One of the tools that's changed a little bit in En Route is the job estimation tool. And if we have some geometries on screen here with a toolpath applied, I'll see that if I look quickly at this, I have a toolpath depth of 0.52 and I have a material depth of 0.5 inches. So I'm just doing some simple cutout shapes here with a lead in, lead out. If I go to the machining menu and go to statistics, I will bring up now a Windows-based XML statistics function rather than the previous text-based function. So we're doing things a little bit different in that regard, and that's going to allow us to make some additional changes, such as adding customer logos and specifying the color of the form, and maybe adding some information about tooling and such things. So this is the first step towards improving the job statistics format. And you see here the representation is you have a general category. This will just give you your time and the date, some information about line counts and rapid movements. And more importantly, down here you might have distance covered in and outside of the material and the total time for a job. So we give you a factor that you can use. If you feel that the times that you're getting here are not representative and maybe you need to increase your overall time, you can go to your Windows Explorer and go to your En Route folder and look for the job estimator INI file. And if you don't see your extensions, you just want the job estimator file. That's a configuration setting. We're going to double click this, and here we'll see there's a factor that can be used. So I'm going to increase this a little bit from 1.3 to 1.5, and I'm going to save this change when I close the program. Now when I come back here with the same file on screen, if I go to machining statistics, we'll see that our time is just a little bit longer because we increased the factor. So you do have a factor that you can use to get a little bit more accurate with some trial and error. And this doesn't really tell you the depth so much as it tells you the time estimation. We do have a capability here with the backplot program, and this program is part of one of the solutions we provide, backplot. And if you open up backplot, you can actually take a look at the output file and get more depth information. So here, let's create some output and say to file. We'll call this parts, and we'll overwrite our existing parts file. And we'll go to the backplot program and say file, open, and open up the parts file. And here we'll see everything on screen. Red lines indicate arcs, straight lines are blue and indicate straight line movements. And here you can see some 3D entry exit points where there's a few points. If I go to the view menu and statistics here, it will tell me that my maximum travel is a ½ inch into the material and my minimum travel is a 1/4 inch above zero for my Z-lift value. So this information is going to tell you more about depth, whereas the machining statistics will tell you a little bit more about the estimated time of the cut. And these are some of the changes in En Route 5 with regard to the job statistics.